She's like,
Yeah.
oh man, I'm a monster. I'm like, why you say that? What happened? I'm engaged. What?
No, what? Nah. Welcome to another episode of Anonymous. I'm your host, Alec Miller, and we have an awesome guest in the building. Say what's up, anonymous guest.
What's good? What's going on, y'all? Man, what's good, Alec?
What's going on, my
Shoot,
man?
I see you doing your thing, boy.
I'm trying. So my man, I know you live a crazy life. You got some crazy stories to tell, and we're all ears. Let's listen.
Man, look, you ain't never lied, bro. Like, I remember this one time, it was this shorty I was talking to, bro. Right? I met her. Right? I hit her up on the gram. She kind of dubbed it. Like, she answered, but she fake dubbed it, right? But probably like 3 weeks later, I seen her on Instagram again. She posted a flick. I'm like, hold on, who the hell is that? She bad as fuck. So then I ran down again. I'm like, oh, time out. I've been here already. And you just didn't answer. So I DM'd her. I was like, yo, why you playing with me? And, you know, she's Haitian. So she said some shit in Creole. She was like, she was like, oh, anyways, bro, it don't matter what she said. She flirted back, right? So me, I get the green light. I'm like, oh, bet. It's lit. I'm mother bag shorty. She goes to school away, right? And me, I'm from New York. I'm a New York nigga. So I'm here thinking she in the town. She's not in the towns. She's not in New York. So before she left to go back to school in upstate New York, I'm not going to say what school, for me, but upstate New York, she goes to school there, right? Before she left back, I tried to link her. Why this girl, the night officer link her, we was going to go to, what's it called? The ice cream spot.
Cold Stone?
What's the ice cream spot? Cold Stone, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, and it's crazy because she had a car. We were supposed to race to Cold Stone on some crazy shit. And this is probably like 3 days after I jumped her.
First date. A race to Cold Stone?
Yeah.
You crazy.
I'm trying to show you. It'd be like that, bro. It'd be crazy. For me, like, I really be running into some characters. Like, bro, so instead of us going to Cold Stone, I get a text from Shorty. She's like, oh, I can't make it, but when I come back from school, we go to the third. I'm like, what the fuck? What happened? Shorty gonna send me a picture of her in a police station. So I'm like, what the hell is she? Look at your face. Shorty was in a police station with her grandmother. I'm like, what the fuck? What are you doing?
With her grandma?
There? Bro, with her granny, bro. So I'm like, what happened? She was like, oh, her ex. I tried to hit her or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? What you doing with your ex? What are you doing around that nigga? We supposed to go out, bitch. You feel me? So she's like, nah, I'm explaining the story later. So boom, she FaceTimes me later, right? And then she like, oh, he pulled up on her in like by her grandmother crib, right? Because he realized she was in New York because she was posting it or whatever. So he pulled up on her. He was like, yo, come talk to me. I just want to talk. And she was like, nah, whatever. But I feel like all of these were lies, right? Long story short, she tells me she ends up in the car with this nigga. They talking or whatever. He trying to like get her back. And she's like, nah, it's over. And he was like, what? And he got angry and started strangling her. Right?
Strangling her in the car.
So then she tried, she tells me, oh, so then I tried to pull my taser out and tase boy. Right?
Yo, this is wild. Nah, that's crazy, man.
Bro, I'm trying to show you. Though. I'm trying. And I should have took all of these as red flags, but I did. She was bad. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like, I still, for me, I don't care. And I'm one of those dudes like, cheeks, and after, huh?
Caught up by the ass cheeks.
Nah, for a fact. Her shit was fat too. But look, it was like, what happens? She tries to tase him. He takes the taser and throws it out the window and then runs it over. So I'm like, how the fuck you let all of that shit happen? Why was you in the car with the nigga? Like, all these questions are going through my mind, and I'm just like, you know what? She's not even my shorty yet. And for me, I still got my hoes, so I really don't care. But I did at the end of the day because I still wanted to link up with Cornerstone. For me, probably come back to the crib and kill. But that's not what happened. Anyway, she goes to school, right? So now she's up there. That was in December? She went back. Like the end of December, she went back to school. We FaceTime her from when she's in school, from January to March, right? And then she comes back to New York. But when I tell you we FaceTimed every single day, fell asleep on the phone every single night, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, I think I got a little stinker butt. You feel me? I got a little, a little whoopty whoop. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, that's kind of crazy because my mans that went to high school with me, he ended up going to the same college as her. So it was one day we on FaceTime and I see him in the cut. I'm like, yo, bro, is that you? I ain't gonna say his name. I'm like, yo, bro, that's you? He was like, yo, what's good? He takes a phone from Shorty. I'm like, yo, you see her right there behind you? That's me. You feel what I'm saying? That's me. Make sure you look out. Because I know these girls, they go away to school and they start treating, bro. You feel me? That's just, not all of them. But I hear crazy stories.
But
I'm like, yo, bro.
It happens.
Yeah. So I'm like, yo, bro, you see Shorty right there? That's me. You watch her. You let me know whatever the fuck going on. You feel me? He's like, all right, bet, bro. I got you. Funny African nigga, bro. My so funny. But nah, boom. So then while I'm saying that, he got the phone pointed at her on FaceTime. She's like in the corner ducking, like, oh, nah, try chill. I'm like, oh, nah, why this bitch trying to kill me? Right? Like, you FaceTime me, bro. And when I tell you she was a freak, like, this girl used to get buck naked on FaceTime. Like, FaceTime shows. I ain't gonna get into details, but FaceTime shows, my boy. FaceTime shows, my boy.
Yeah.
So it's just like, why you fronting right now? Like, you wasn't just last night on the phone. You was like, come on, side.
Doing a whole performance.
That's what I'm saying.
Show.
That's what I'm saying. She freaking Ice Spice with no clothes on. Fast forward now, she comes back to New York for a little break. Spring break, I think. Yeah. Bro, Valentine's Day? This girl had the nerve to ask me, oh, what you getting me for Valentine's Day? But now here's the funny part. The same guy that I told you, he wasn't like, I went to high school with him. Why he was like, yo, bro, did you see your Instagram post? I'm like, nah, I didn't. What happened? He sent me a screen recording. Somebody got her freaking Amiri sneakers. Somebody got her Amiri sneakers for Valentine's Day, but she blocked me from seeing the story. Red flag number 1. No, number 2, after the police office, the police station shit. So now I see that, I'm like, whoa. So now I asked her, I'm like, huh?
Dating the scammers, bro.
Bro. Dating? You ain't get, bro, we ain't even, listen, bro. So boom, I'm like, okay, so she did that. She blocked me. That's weird, but why? So I'm like, well, you ain't getting nothing from Valentine's Day? Like, none of these guys at your school think you cute. They got you no flowers and nothing like that. She was like, oh, well, I have a situation shit. Like, he's trying to come back. He sent me a gift or whatever. I'm like, oh, so you can tell me about it, but you hid it from me on social media. What's up with you? Why you hid it? And I'm going to tell you why she hid it. Those are some matching Amiris. So if I saw it, I probably would have known who the nigga was. You feel what I'm saying? So she's moving really tactical, bro. And mind you, she's on FaceTime telling me she loved me all this. Now she was like, oh, I was trying to end things with my situation shit. Right? And her mom even was like, oh, who's this boy you been on the phone with? Because she came back to the city. So she's like, oh, who's this boy you on the phone with every day? Even when she came back to the town, she on FaceTime with me all through her house. You feel me? Still, you know what I'm saying? All that. Now her mom seeing me, she showed me her mom on Instagram. She's like, oh my God, he's so handsome and he funny. But what about so-and-so? What about? And she's like, Mom. I'm like, whoa. So then she finally like kind of put me on. She was like, no, because like I had a boyfriend, but like we took a break. I've been trying to like break it off, but every time I try to break it off, something crazy happens to him and I just feel better and I can't. So the week before she came back to New York, she was telling me, oh, she tried to break up with him. But then he was like, yo, my dad's not going to make it to the end of the week. Like, so I couldn't break up with him. I'm like, so because his father's dying, you can't break up with the nigga. Now I understand. Like, it's fucked up. For me, I was like, damn, that's crazy. Bro, why we link, right? And she literally, his father did pass away that Friday. And she came to my house on Saturday. Facts. No, that same Friday. So she drove down from upstate, right? Dropped her shit off in Jersey because she lived in Jersey. And she drove back to New York, like Brooklyn, to link me, right? But before she linked me, she went to his family's crib to mourn the death of his father with them. Then she came to see me. And we got to the nitty and gritty. Once she got there, bro, it wasn't no talking, no drinking, no eating, no none of that. We didn't even play no game, watch a movie, nothing. Straight to business. You feel what I'm saying? And she's like, oh my God, I got to tell you something. I'm like, what now? Because you always got some shit you got to tell me. So what now? Right? Yeah. And then that same friend that I said went to school with her and went to high school with me, he had literally called me like 5 minutes before she said that. Like, oh, I got to tell you something. You know what she said when she saw the missed call? She's like, oh, why is he calling you? He been trying to spread my business and lies about me. I'm not fucking with him. I'm like, oh, really? I wonder why the fuck he called me. What you got to tell me, gang? She's like, oh, man, I'm a monster. I'm like, why you say that? What happened? I'm engaged. What?
No, what? Nah.
Bro, you see what I'm saying? I'm like, Engaged?
Wait. Actually engaged?
Yes.
Or like?
Yes. The guy, he got down on one knee last summer and proposed to Shorty. Like her
The
mom
dude whose
knew.
dad died? The dude whose dad just died?
Yes. That's her fiance. That's why his whole family knows her. You feel me? Like his whole family know they're engaged, but her family don't. Just her parents.
So that.
Yeah.
Oh,
she don't even.
That's why her mom was asking like, "Oh, what happened to so and so?"
Bro, and it's crazy. I feel bad for him,
mad
bro.
trifling.
She's super trifling. Because bro, I feel bad for him. Because like at the end of the day, she was like, "Oh, now like he be paying my rent from time to time and my car insurance." Because you gotta pay. So
he the one that got the Amiris
and the fucking Amiris. The matching Amiris with him and her. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. But it gets worse. So now after she tells me that, I'm sitting in my room with her and I'm just like, okay, so what else you lied about? Like, let me know now because trust and believe, I find out everything. So I'm telling her, yo, bro, keep it a stack. What else are you hiding? She's like, nothing. I'm like, okay, all right, bet. So she leaves. I go in my car and I call my man's back. The one that goes to school with her. So I'm like, yo, bro, why you call? What's up? He's like, yo, bro, I got some tea. Bro, you gotta hear this shit. Shorty's wild. I'm like, what the fuck? What else is it now? Because I know she's not my bitch.
I know in your head, you're like, yo, I hope you're about to tell me that she's engaged. Because that's what I just
That's what I just found out. So if that's the only thing, you feel me, then, all right, it's not it's still terrible. Just to believe, Alec, it was more. Yeah. So he was like, bro, one of my mans that had fucked her last year, right? He found out that she fucked one of his old man's type shit. I was like, wait, what? When did she fuck him?
Damn.
Bro, like in January, like February-ish type shit. When she came back to school. I'm like, whoa. We was on FaceTime every day. Every night we falling asleep on the phone. So you telling me out of the nights that you was probably cranky or I was cranky and I didn't want to talk to you or some shit, you went and you sucked and fucked some dick? You're like, yo, bro, right?
While being engaged.
How
was she pulling that off by talking to you every night if she was engaged?
No,
that's the crazy thing.
There was a couple nights where like she would call me like probably 4 or 5 in the morning. You feel me? Cause going away to college, you're always at a party with your roommates and shit like that. So that was her vibe. So she was always out. You feel me? And she bad. So the niggas in school, niggas is running down. And this scam is over there. All that. You telling me you gonna dump them? I ain't doing shit for you when you on my dick.
I feel like I already know what school she went
to. Take a guess.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if you're right
Albany.
after the interview.
Albany. No? Oh, that's crazy. Then I don't know.
Oh, I'll let you know.
Yeah, off.
Yeah, but yeah, bro, that was just wild. So I'm like, so she fucks the one day, bro. So I'm like, yo, bro, that's crazy because I just killed. And then she told me she's engaged. He's like, nah, what? I'm like, yo, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yo, bro, what is wrong with this girl?
Yeah, that's literally the
But it gets
definition
worse.
of that song, Loyal by Chris Brown. How does it get
Because we
worse?
continue fucking.
That's, yeah.
But that's me just being me and being toxic. Because when she told me she was engaged,
the whole time she was engaged?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But look, though, it's me, though. Like, I didn't care about Shorty after. When she told me she was engaged, I said, oh, yeah, nah, I can't like you anymore. Like, I just switched the gears and like, all right, now you're my slut. Because that shit was fire. I ain't gonna lie. The head was fire. She freaked. All that. I was just gonna let you rock out. I'll let you rock out when I'm done with you, bitch. For me, I'll send you back to your fiance. Anyways, bro, she went back to school, right? Came back. And when she was on her way back, she was letting me know she was on her way back from school. And she was telling me, oh, my mom is telling me that my boyfriend is planning a vacation for my birthday. And her birthday is in June. Or was it in May? No, it was in May. But the trip was in June because she was still in school, so he couldn't take her. This boy booked a trip to Jamaica over 2 bands. Right? And he told her mom, right, that it was a surprise. So her mom already knows she's fucking with me. So she tells her, so little Missy, what are you gonna do? Like, what are your plans here?
Wait, so at this point, does the mom know that she's doing some trifling stuff, or does the mom just know she's just telling her like, oh, hey, heads up, your boyfriend back
It's
home
like
just
a
booked
mix
this
of both.
trip.
She knows that the girl likes me. She even asked her if we fucked, and the girl lied and said no. You feel me? Like, but it was just like, damn, your mom is like on point. You feel me? Like, she was probably, I ain't gonna lie, if my mom was her age, she throw it at me, but I dub it. Her mom was yuck. But anyways, she like, yeah, nah, I tried to tell my mom to tell him to cancel it, and then I called him and I said, if you're planning a trip for my birthday, you could just cancel everything, da-da-da. He was like, what? I ain't canceling shit. This shit was $2 bands. I worked hard for this shit. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy to say.
Right?
Got to come up with a better excuse than that, mama.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what? So then, boom, she's telling me, yeah, da-da-da, vacation, this and that, and I already know it's going to go down. Like, you're going to go on vacation with this motherfucker. Y'all gonna fuck. And after that, I'm good. I don't want to touch you no more. I don't want to look at you. Feel me? Like, it's that heat after that. Like, you really chose that nigga over me at this point. For me, that was just clipped. Like, so the trip, week comes, right?
I find it crazy that you could be engaged to somebody that goes away to college and then like it's only upstate. It's not, I don't want to say it's only upstate, but like if you're engaged to somebody just being a couple hours away, like they can't make time like on the weekend. Like if homie could pay for a $2,000 Jamaican trip, right? He could definitely afford an Amtrak ticket for a weekend.
Yeah, not for a fact. And it's crazy. She used to tell me, oh, can you please come up and see me? She was begging me to come up to see her. And she was telling me she wouldn't want her roommates in her business. The walls are thin, so we would have to get a telly. Like, she was really on super slut timing, bro. Like, you have a whole man that's planning the trip for you, and you're trying to plan the trip with me. And it's crazier because, bro, I was telling her about, like, me thinking about moving out of, like, and she was like, I thought you should have been moved, because if you did, I wouldn't move with you, and we wouldn't have to be dealing with this. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, she's crazy.
I only didn't move because I didn't have the funds to move yet.
Yeah.
So she was like, oh, damn, da-da-da-da. So basically, you're a gold digger. If I had got the crib, you would have left him and just been with me.
Ah, I see the
You
vibes.
get it, right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So she was on that type of time.
Bro.
She was on the broke college girl who.
But that's the thing. She's not even broke.
Me up type
she makes bag, bro.
No.
That girl said, exactly. And she, that's bread. That's bread. That girl was bringing in like, she was telling me how like she would bring like, 5 bands in like every 2 weeks.
Wow.
But still running his shit up though.
It's about 120,000 a year, just about.
Well, it has its seasons. It definitely has its seasons. She'll probably make at least 80 a year type shit.
That's still good.
And it's just funny. She never really asked me for shit. Like, she knew, nigga, you better not. You got a whole fiance. Ask that nigga. But yeah, bro.
Facts.
So her trip was on a Tuesday. And now this is the Saturday prior to that Tuesday. Why shorty pulled up on me, right? Right before her trip. So she ain't fucking me yet, right? But she came for the last round. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm giving her the last round, right? Sorry for the children that might be watching this. I was hitting from the back, and she gonna turn around and look at me like, and be like, hey, you don't like me anymore? I was just hitting it. I'm like, wait, what? Because I ain't gonna lie, I was not hitting it like I was usually hitting. I was hitting it with disgust. Like, no, real shit.
Oh shit! He said I wasn't hitting it the same. I was hitting it this time with disgust.
Like I was really hitting it like, yo, you're really like a nasty like slut bitch. Like I can't even respect you right now. Like, what is wrong with you?
Oh my god!
But I'm still in it. I'm still hitting it. But after she said that, I was like, what? And I faked the night and I just backed out. I'm like, yeah, nah, we good here, bro. It was the day before her trip now. She calls me to link her again. So I'm like, okay. So now I pull up on her. She was in front of her grandmother's crib. She comes out. She sits in the car. And she's mad. For me, I'm like, yo, what happened? And then she just got her nails done for the trip, of course. Some of her nails are missing. I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, nah, because this nigga was cheating on me. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, wait. So he was cheating on you? He was like, yeah, but he disrespectful because he had the bitch at the same wedding as me. So the nigga best friend was getting married, right? And he invited his side bitch and his fiance. I was like, wow, he's
demon.
Crip.
He's a demon.
Like, he's gangster as fuck.
He's a demon for that.
Like, bro, I said, wow. She's like, yeah, so I pulled up on him.
But what's crazy, though, is that Shorty's really upset.
Oh, listen, you're going to be like, what the fuck is, listen, bro. So that she's like, yeah, so I pulled up on him and I beat the fuck out that nigga. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nah, why are you wilding? And she turns and looks at me. She was like, hey, you think I don't know you're not fucking with other bitches? You just trying to swing at me. I'm like, wait, whoa, you're not doing that. So I call her arms, right? She's swinging, I catch her arms, and I open the car door, because I remember she didn't want her grandmother to know she was outside making noise or whatever the fuck. So I start screaming, I'm like, come out the car, what's up? You want to swing, right? Come out the car. She's like, get back in the car, you're making noise. I'm like, yeah, you're psycho. Like, bro, Shorty came back from Jamaica with this nigga. She came to link me first day.
She still went.
Yeah, she still went to Jamaica with the nigga.
They still went on the trip.
Of course. She thought she was going to miss a trip to Jamaica. Shorty vlogged it and all that, put that shit on TikTok. I'm like, whoa.
Oh my God.
Whoa, how do you go about your life like this?
Yeah, you see? Nah. All that is toxicity. Bro. You almost got caught up in the toxicity. It would have been even more toxic if the dude caught y'all somehow linking up. That would have been super toxic.
Yeah, I'd act like I didn't know the fuck he was.
You would have probably had to fight the dude somehow, if even you didn't want to.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, he'd have to just leave her at that point, because, bro, the amount of shit I got on my phone of Shorty, nah, he's good.
You bet, yo, bro, it's not even my fault.
Honestly, bro, I be feeling like I should have said something to boy, because I be feeling bad for him, bro. But it's like, she was telling me, oh, I told him that I had cheated too, but I didn't tell him with who, da, da, da. I'm just looking at her like, bitch, you're lying. But backtrack a little bit, she came back from Jamaica. First thing she gonna do is come lick me. Mind you, while she was in Jamaica, I'm here getting my shit right. I fucked the whole bitch the night before she came back, right? And then I wake up, I take the shorty home, right? After I take her home, I get back to the crib and I'm getting ready to go to the gym. My dad girl called me. She's like, oh, I'm on my way to your crib right now. I'm like, wait, what? I thought she was in Jamaica. She's like, nah, I got back yesterday. What? She's like, yeah, you thought you were going to play with me? Why you ain't hit me up? Why you ain't FaceTime me? I'm like, whoa. I'm about to go to the gym right now. Don't even pull up at my crib. Pull up like down the block. So I drove my car down the block. I wait for Shorty. She pulls up. I get in her car. She's like, okay, well, back to regularly scheduled programming, da-da-da-da. You gonna FaceTime me tonight? I'm like, bro, what? That shit is dead. Like, she was like, I'm like, what's up with you and your man? She was like, oh, we trying to work things out. I'm like, okay, so you do that.
So work shit out. That. Yeah.
You like your money, nigga? Like your money, nigga. Love your fiance. Get married. Have a bunch of kids. She said, I'm not marrying him. I don't give a fuck what you're doing with him. I know what you just did with him. I'm good. Go ahead, continue. Yep.
Yeah, that's wild.
Shorty finally blocked me.
That's wild. Is she married now? Oh, but you're blocked.
She's not married. She's not marrying him. She's a certified whore. Like.
Oh, they're still technically engaged.
Yeah, she's not getting married anytime soon. She what? 22? Yeah, she's not marrying, bro. And she likes too many other niggas, bro. Like, she here telling me about she still got feelings for the dude that choked her and shit. I'm like, bro, what?
Oh, wait, so the dude that choked her in the car
because he found out she was engaged. Yeah.
He choked her because he found out that she was engaged. So you want to know what's the funny part about this? The whole time I thought it was the same person. I thought the person that she was engaged to is the one that choked her out. She ended up in the police precinct. So, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, she's psychotic.